Hello, my name is Mark E. Dunn, and today I will be presenting the case for the existence of God. A few years ago, my daughter, who was at elementary school at the time, was assigned a very interesting assignment. Her project was to create a board game from scratch. She had to create the pieces, she had to create the rules, write the rules, and then present it to the class. And they were tasked with reading the rules, following the rules, and playing the game. And it was very interesting when they actually turned the projects in and they were playing the game. She came back and she was so excited. And she told me, she said, "Dad, they played the game. And it all came from me." And I remember thinking about the creation story at that moment, because the universe, everything that we know today, came from somewhere, some intelligent force, some being outside of this realm had to be the cause of everything we know today. Today I will be discussing the Kalam Cosmological argument, which is a philosophical argument for the existence of God that has been developed over centuries, with its roots in medieval Islamic theology. The term Kalam is Arabic for speech, but refers in this case to the position of the Islamic speculative theologians. Every person should know that God exists for the following reasons. Premise number one: everything that begins to exist has a cause. So this is calling upon us to use our rational minds, rationality, the use of logic. The first premise is based on our everyday experience and principle of causality. We observe that things do not just pop into existence without a cause. Where there is structure, there must be some form of intelligence behind the model. Genesis chapter 1 and verse number 1, "In the beginning God," that is Elohim, "created the heavens and the earth." The word heavens, the English word, was translated from the Hebrew word shamahim. Shamahim, which is defined sky, heaven, and the highest heavens, plural. And Jesus mentioned on several occasions that the Father is in heaven. "My Father, which is in heaven," or art in heaven. Paul also in 2 Corinthians 12 and verse number 2 spoke of being taken up into the third heaven. If there is a third heaven, we must suppose that there is also a first and a second, which coincides with the plural usage of the word shamahim. And this shamahim was created by Elohim, that is the God of the Bible. Number two, the second premise: the universe began to exist. The universe began to exist. This calls upon our ability to see reality. Reality. The universe exists. It is a reality. And we know that nothing can come from nothing. Since we cannot deny the existence of the universe, we are then obligated to consider its origin. In his work, God, Time, and Eternity, Craig highlights the fact that according to the current cosmological theory, time and space came into existence with the Big Bang. Now, this idea of a blast of cosmic energy is not too far removed from the biblical creation story. For in Genesis chapter 1 and verse number 3, "And God said, let there be light, and there was light." Light in the Hebrew is the word or. And this word can mean light, illumination, or energy. Meaning God says, let there be energy. let there be energy, my energy. And from this energy, I will create everything that is in existence. Everything has God's energy, was created by an intelligent energy. The third premise and final premise. Therefore, the universe has a cause. The universe itself is reliant upon an intelligent force. This cause is often described as being outside of space and time. The uncaused cause, the unmoved mover. And we believe that this unmoved mover is the God of the Bible.